Good morning, y'all, and welcome back to Apron Strings. It is really morning this time, and I'm fixing to fix me something for breakfast. So I'm going to do a cooking for one or two breakfast dish today. And it's something that's pretty and it's a little bit different. And if you don't like the bell peppers, well, just scoop the goodie out and eat it. We're going to have quiche stuffed bell pepper, or your choice of pepper. You could use a poblano and make it long and skinny. And if you wanted to do this and multiply the ingredients, you could do some red and some yellow and some green. It would be pretty sitting on your table for a little ladies' brunch, or even for your family. Now, my family consists of Troy at home now, and he don't care about pretty, so he wouldn't want the different colors. But I like it pretty. So we're going to need some an egg and a bell pepper and some cheese, a little onion, a little bit of spinach, and I'm going to add ham to mine, and it called for garlic and a little heavy cream. And you bake it for about 40 minutes. So I'm going to get y'all on over here where you can see what I'm doing, and we'll get this going. I hope y'all can see me. I've taken my red bell pepper and seeded it, cut it in half and seeded it. Well, all but one or two that's still in there. And that little bit that was around the top up here, I chopped that up where it'd be pretty inside my quiche. Also, I had some ham left from Easter, and I chopped me up probably 2 tablespoons of ham. So to start with, we're going to put in our, I'm just going to use a 4-cup measuring dish, and I'm going to put one, and boy, my hens laid a big old egg. I'm going to put 1 egg. Okay, I'm going to whisk that egg up real good. I don't know if y'all can see or not. And then I need to add 2 tablespoons of milk or heavy cream. And I'm going to do the heavy cream because that makes it richer. And I'm going to tell y'all something. 9 times out of 10, your cream's good way past the date that's on the container. So just because it's outdated, don't mean you need to chunk it. You need to taste it and make sure that if it's still good or not. Now let me just give you I'm 100% sure on this, your grandkid ain't going to taste of it for you. My grandkids look at the expiration date on everything, and honey, if it's expired, they ain't fixing to touch it. They miss out on some good stuff by being like that. I'm going to need about, a 1/4 of a cup of chopped onion. Well, this is some onion that I had in the ice box already peeled, so I'm going to use that and get it chopped in some little pieces. I think little anything's good. Little kittens, little dogs, even a little possum's cute, and I guess little onion's cute. Calls for 1/4 of a cup. I'm not going to measure. I'm just going to chop and use. But it's a pretty good guesstimate, I think. Somebody wanted to know where I got my knives. My knives are from Pampered Chef, and I've had this set of knives, oh my goodness, years. I don't know how many years, a bunch of years. Probably 8 or 10 years. And they sharpen good, and the weight is good, the way the handle's made. They probably copied some high dollar something somewhere, or they made them for them. But they're real good knives. But mine are just from Pampered Chef. Okay, there's my onion, and here's my clove of garlic. I've already minced it with my garlic press, and a little bit of salt and pepper and some grated cheese, and it calls for cheddar, but I'm going to use just this hot pepper blend here. Let me see what's on it because it's already shredded for me. This is Monterey Jack, and well, that's what, Monterey Jack with jalapeno peppers in it. So that's what I'm going to use, a couple of tablespoons of that today. Okay, so all I'm going to do, let's see, what else was it I needed? Salt and pepper. Now I'm not going to measure this, I'm just going to crank me some pepper in. If you're new to the channel and you like my pepper grinder and you hadn't heard me brag on it before, sometimes you can get them at Sur La Table, and if you go to surlatable.com you can order it. It looks like Sur, S-U-R-L-A, Table, T-A-B-L-E. They have them sometimes and sometimes they don't, and then the only difference in theirs and this one is this handle's crooked a little bit. You can get them on QVC. So I did order some from QVC when I couldn't get it, I ordered them for gifts when I couldn't find it on the website. Now I'm going to put a pinch of salt, which is about 1/8 of a teaspoon. And that was pink Himalayan salt that I like. So I've got my egg whipped up, and I'm just going to add everything in there. I've got some chopped baby spinach. It calls for 1/4 of a cup. That's probably a little more than 1/4 of a cup of onion there, so I think I'm going to use a little less maybe, I don't know. I may cream it on in there. I think I'll just use it all, but it was 1/4 of a cup, and there went my garlic. Now let's see if I've got everything in there. Now the recipe says to saute your onion and garlic, and I didn't do that because it's going to cook 40 minutes and I think it'll get soft enough in there, but you can saute it if you want to. So I've got everything in here. I mean, when you cook a quiche, a regular quiche, I don't saute anything, and it's always tender. So I need about 2 tablespoons of cheese. Now, you know me, I'm going to add a little onion powder to mine. That's probably 1/4 of a teaspoon, and because I put a clove of garlic in it, I'm not going to add the garlic. I'd smell like Miss Garlic if I did that. It sure would taste good. My kids took me, April and her family took me to a place in Houston. It's a real small little restaurant, and I think it's called La Monte's, and they may have 1 or 2, but I mean it's small. Y'all, that's the best Italian food I think I've ever had in my life, and it was on the list of the best Italian restaurants in Houston. They took me there for Mother's Day after things were lifted a little bit from COVID, and then, well, or was it before COVID? I've been once before, whenever it was birthday and Mother's Day combined, and then yesterday we went out there for the lunch. The other time we went in the evening time. But what I ate the other time, and I got the same thing this time, was pistachio crusted chicken. Oh my goodness. That was some of the best chicken I've ever had in my entire life. It was good. So that's what my main thing so far for my birthday was. But my friend Cindy is going to take me somewhere. We're going to go for the day somewhere for fun. But we're going to do it next week. And then Troy and I are going to celebrate somewhere. And hadn't decided where yet. We might go to Galveston. I'm kind of wanting to go to Galveston. But anyhow, that was a fun part of my birthday. So, told y'all that. Now I'll get my quiche on the way to being fixed. But I like stuff that's different and good. I've heard of pecan crusted chicken and all that, but that pistachio was wonderful. And then they found out it was my birthday. And so the waitress brought me a big old wedge of cheesecake and forks for everybody to share it. And they all sang happy birthday to me. So that was a really good anniversary of my 39th birthday. I've had several of them. Quite a few of them. Okay, I'm going to get my little something to set these bell peppers in. Y'all hear me rambling around over here in the cabinet, but I'll find my way back out. Just hang on a minute. I'm just going to set them in this little 8x8 pan here. You know, you can use any color you want to, but for some reason I'm picking red. Wonder why. Do y'all like stuffed bell peppers with beef and all? See, I like that. So this is just right down my alley. I like bell pepper just to put some salt on it and eat it for a snack. Everybody at my house don't, and all my grandkids don't. And Josh, the one that I call my adopted grandson, he'll eat bell peppers. He's a keeper. Okay. Depending on how hungry you are and how willing you are to share, I'll tell you if this is for one or if it's for two. I'm going to put a little cheese on the top. It don't hurt to add a little extra. Y'all know you could put you some black olives in here and you could really jazz it up if you're in a jazzy mood. But if you're in a country mood, just use the basics. Okay, I'm going to get this in the oven at 375 for 40 minutes. And then I am going to have breakfast. Now, I bought me a loaf of jalapeno cheese bread at Kroger's Deli area, the bakery over there. Man, their jalapeno cheese bread's good. So I'm going to have me a little slice of that and one of these halves of this bell pepper. I'm going to have a good brunch here in a little bit, and I'll feel all fancy. I might have to get my china out and put it on it just so I'll feel like I'm being treated real good during my birthday week. I'm going to get this in the June oven. It's already preheated, and then when I bring it out, of course I'll show it to y'all and plate it up, and then I'll eat and y'all can run in the kitchen and make you one at your house. Okay, I've got them out of the oven. Cheese is all melted and some of it ran right out of the boat over there, but that's okay. I can catch that fish and eat it. I'm going to get it plated up. I'll be right back and show y'all what it looks like, and then I'm going to get me a bite of it. Okay, I've got mine plated up with some jalapeno toast and my stuffed pepper and a little bit of my home canned Rotel tomato relish to go with it. I heated it in the microwave because it's been in the ice box and it was cold. So I'm going to taste of this and show y'all how good it is. You know, when you're eating on your pretty chicken dishes, you need a good napkin. And I didn't want to wash a cloth one, so I'm going to use me a paper towel. But y'all, I like bell peppers, like I told you, so I know I'm going to love this stuffed with my breakfast in it. Let's see what it tastes like. You want to make a quiche, but you don't want the calories that's in the crust. That's a great way to do it. Use you some kind of a pepper, bell pepper, poblano, jalapeno. Just seed it and pour your stuff in it and bake it. It baked for 40 minutes and it's perfectly set and delicious. And then I've got this toast that's wonderful too that I told y'all I buy the jalapeno cheese bread. I've got a recipe for jalapeno cheese bread and I'm going to be making it pretty soon. My grandkids like it too, and they've been wanting to know when I was going to make some, so I'll be making some of that. I hope y'all have enjoyed the video. Actually, this was enough for two, unless you're real hungry, and then it's enough for one, because it was two halves. But it's a good, different something to eat, and multiply it and put it in the different colors of peppers, and it's so pretty. I hope y'all are having a good week. I'm having a fun week. I like it when it's birthday week. It makes me happy. I like to get another year older. I thank the good Lord for every day. You know, yesterday, the 7th, was actually my birthday, and that was absolutely a present, a gift. And I just opened it up and just enjoyed the far out of it. Had a good day. I told y'all with April and them getting to go eat out, and somebody else cooked and somebody else cleaned, and boy, that's a treat. Anyway, I'll see y'all Saturday with something else good, and thank you for being patient with me for being absent Tuesday. But this has just been a busy week. I got something good up my sleeve for Saturday, and I think y'all will enjoy it. The good Lord bless and keep you, and I'll see y'all again real soon.